Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. It is Sunday and we are wrapping up the second week of competition of our 76th annual championship meeting. Another 10 races are on tap today. Let's take a look at those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course firm, and we start things off today with a $75,000 maiden claiming event. 2-year-old fillies going a mile on the turf course.
Off. Mademoiselle Belle had a good start, just like Khaki on the inside, also with early speed. Cosmic Serenity came out running in third behind them as they race into the first turn. And then it's Competitive Player and Bella Luz on the far outside. Birthday Girl settles into stride down at the rail and right alongside of Gabby's Kitten as they race on that first turn. And then it's Legratz on the far outside, followed by Susie's Pride of Paris, and Jade Marie is last, 12 lengths off the lead as they head on to the back stretch. And the leader is Just Like Khaki. Just Like Khaki out there by 2.5 lengths up the back stretch, with Mademoiselle Belle running along in second. And then it's Cosmic Serenity third by another 2.5, followed by Competitive Player and Bella Luz right alongside. And now Bella Luz takes fourth, 5 lengths off the lead as they continue the run up the back stretch. Then Legratz, who's gaining a bit of ground outside of Gabby's Kitten, and then back to Susie's Pride of Paris. Birthday Girl is next, and Jade Marie is at the back of the field as they make their way around the far turn. And Tyler Gaffalione and Just Like Khaki have a 2-length lead. Running room at the rail for Cosmic Serenity, who's squeezing on through inside of Mademoiselle Belle and Bella Luz. And then to the outside comes Competitive Player in fifth. They make their way to the top of the stretch. And it is Just Like Khaki turning for home, trying to keep the lead. Cosmic Serenity, Gabby's Kitten now closing through on the inside. There to Susie's Pride of Paris. Mademoiselle Belle is next on the far outside, Competitive Player. And now it is Cosmic Serenity. Cosmic Serenity and up the rail, Gabby's Kitten. Cosmic Serenity wins it. From Gabby's Kitten and then Mademoiselle Belle and Just Like Khaki.
And we start the day with a 25-1 upset. Cosmic Serenity takes the first race with Luis Saez in the irons. Philip Serpy is the trainer for Red and Black Stable. Cosmic Serenity paid $57.60 to win. Hope you had that on your ticket. And that takes us to our second race. This is a $6,250 claimer, 3-year-olds and upwards, non-winners of 2 lifetime, going a mile on the main track.
They're off. Cum Laude on the far outside with a good start. Navajo Calo came out of the gate well. Left Coast Pyrgos down on the inside, also with some early speed as the field races out of the chute. Call Me Old Fashioned, also close up to the pace. So they race out of the chute with Left Coast Pyrgos on the inside. Just a narrow lead. Call Me Old Fashioned right alongside now, running in second. Break of another 2, and they're being followed in third by High Bidder. Then comes Speedy Buckaroo down on the inside as they continue up the backstretch. Cum Laude is in fifth, 5 lengths off the lead, and then Divine Michael, Navajo Calo, and a gap back to Oh the Gift in Perfect Polar. And now the field continues to run up the backstretch. Left Coast Pyrgos is the leader by 3/4 of a length. Call Me Old Fashioned second to the outside. Then it's Speedy Buckaroo. High Bidder follows in fourth, about 2 lengths off the lead and beginning to gain a bit of ground. Tight quarters there for Speedy Buckaroo, who needs a way out. And then comes Cum Laude to the outside of Divine Michael. Navajo Calo is after that. And then it's Oh the Gift and Perfect Polar. It is Left Coast Pyrgos on top as the field rounds the far turn. And now it's a length lead. High Bidder is second to the outside. Then Speedy Buckaroo cutting the corner in third and now angling off the rail as they come to the top of the stretch. Left Coast Pyrgos has opened up a 2-length lead. Speedy Buckaroo has now moved up into second inside of Divine Michael. And now Divine Michael's into second. Speedy Buckaroo back into third. And Divine Michael's getting to Left Coast Pyrgos. And Divine Michael's dead even. Divine Michael goes on by. Divine Michael pulling away under Miguel Vasquez as Left Coast Pyrgos hangs on for second over Navajo Calo, and Speedy Buckaroo was fourth.
And Divine Michael takes the second race. Miguel Vasquez was the winning jockey for winning owner and trainer Hubert Pinnock. Divine Michael paid $18.80 to win.
Dress your home for the holidays. Spend good times with family and friends. Find something special for everyone on your list. 'Tis the season at the Village at Gulfstream Park. Shop all your favorite home stores. Enjoy over 15 restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. Get in the spirit with a South Florida tradition. Symphony of Lights, free every night. Visits from Santa, too. Come to the Village at Gulfstream Park for a symphony of holiday cheer, now until the end of the year.
Welcome back. Time for more racing. We have a $50,000 maiden claiming event for you. 2-year-olds going 6 furlongs on the main track. No jockey changes or scratches to report.
They're off. Awesome Union is going straight out to take the early lead, opening up a 2-length advantage over All About Diva, who's away running in second. Graham came out third to the outside. Break of another 2 back to Opash. Then Value Voucher. The big favorite is fifth early on and 4 lengths off the lead as they head up the back stretch. It's another 4 lengths more back to Party Crasher, Zippy Zappy, and Primetime Tommy, and far behind is Mongolian Chrome. Past the half-mile, pole 22 and to the opening quarter mile for Awesome Union. And Awesome Union's got it by a length and a half to All About Diva in second. And then it's Graham to the outside. Value Voucher is down at the rail, just a length and a half off the lead. And then it's a gap of another 2 back to Opash. The others are well behind as they come toward the top of the stretch. Awesome Union, All About Diva, these two right together. And right behind them is Value Voucher. Value Voucher's going to swing to the outside of the pace centers. A 45 and 4 half-mile, they're into the stretch. All About Diva, Awesome Union, Value Voucher with work to do. Third on the far outside. All About Diva has it at the 16th pole. Awesome Union battles on. Value Voucher is third. It's All About Diva by a neck over Awesome Union, then Value Voucher, Party Crasher fourth.
And All About Diva holds off a very persistent Awesome Union to take the second race. All About Diva was ridden to victory by Edgard Zayas for trainer J. David Brady and owner George J. Kerr. All About Diva paid $14.80 to win. And now on to our fourth race. This is a $6,250 claimer. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, going a mile on the main track. Scratch the 2, the 10, and the 16.
They're off. Over the cliff on the outside with a good start. Lady Con Extreme outside. Bachata Dancer is now coming through along with Irish Platinum. And these two are going to show some early speed as the field races out of the chute. And here's My House now rushing through on the inside to join them. And now My House to the front. My House, the leader up the back stretch. Alongside Over the Cliff is running in second. Lady Con is third by 2. Irish Platinum follows in fourth. And then it's Tour the City. Bachata Dancer racing about 5 lengths off the lead early on. Just ahead of Flash Winner. Then Exclusive Sage to the outside. 3 lengths to Rachel's Girl. Kimberly Is That You is after that. Everyone Loves Me. And then comes 3 Bs. And well behind at the end of the field is Gaily Suki. The first quarter was in 24 and 4, the half in 48 and 3, and now they race into the far turn, and My House has opened up to lead them. My House, 3.5 lengths in front. Now it's a 4-length lead. Now it's a 5-length lead with 3 furlongs to go. And then it's Over the Cliff running along in second, followed by Bachata Dancer, and then Lady Con, and My House is 10 lengths out in front as they come to the top of the stretch. 12 lengths. 3/4, 1, 13 and 2. And My House is 15 lengths out in front. The rest of the field just reeling behind. Bachata Dancer is second. But look at this. This might be the biggest margin we've seen in a while. My House coming down to the wire. This is going to be 20. My goodness. My House all alone over Exclusive Sage, Bachata Dancer, and Gaily Suki.
And what an absolutely tremendous effort by My House. She rolls to take the fourth race by more than 18 lengths. There is not another horse in sight here. Josie Gomez was the winning jockey for trainer Thomas Schell and owner Joker Racing LLC. And on to the fifth race now. This is a starter allowance with an optional claiming tag of $50,000. 3-year-olds and upwards going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 9 and Throne.
They're off. And it's Nitch who goes out to take the lead. Ricochet has speed and Stableford between those two, and Kit Kat Man now rushes up the rail, and he will join the fray into the first turn. Kit Kat Man up on the inside, moves on through to take the lead. Nitch is alongside, running in second. Break of another two, and then comes Stableford and Ricochet down on the inside. Then to the outside, Defining Product now moves up into fourth. Vabank is after that, and then March Reward. It's 5 lengths more back to Quite the Issue. All Stars after that, and the trailer is Charlie's Picnic. They went 22 and 4 for the opening quarter, and they're moving up the back stretch, and Nitch on the outside has a head in front of Kit Kat Man. These are the two on the lead. Stableford is 2 lengths off of them and right alongside of Defining Product. Break of another 3, then it's Ricochet, March Reward to the outside. They went 46 flat for a half mile. In behind them, Vabank is 5 lengths off the lead into the turn, and Quite the Issue is beginning to pick up stride now. Quite the Issue going up on the outside of horses and beginning to gain ground. Then comes All-Star and Charlie's Picnic around the far turn, and it is Kit Kat Man turning for home in front. Nitch is second. Then to the outside, Defining Product is third. Coming through on the inside, Ricochet, Nitch, and Quite the Issue on the far outside. They still have to get to Kit Kat Man. Here comes March Reward on the outside. Ricochet coming up the fence. March Reward, Ricochet. Stableford is now third. Here's the wire, and it is March Reward over Ricochet. Then came Stableford, followed by Charlie's Picnic and Quite the Issue.
And March Reward gets up just in time to take the fifth race. Javier Castellano was in the irons for trainer Mike Maker and owner 3 Diamonds Farm. March Reward paid $7.40 to win. And we'll be right back with more racing after this.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Mucho Macho Man wins the 126 Suburban in a dazzling time.
Mucho Macho Man just keeps on finding on the lead. Will take charge a late run. Mucho Macho Man, the more they asked, the more he gave.
Mucho Macho Man, multiple Grade 1 and Breeders' Cup Classic winning earner of $5.6 million. New for 2015 at Adena Springs.
We are back, and it's time for the sixth race. 2-year-old fillies going 6 furlongs on the main track. This is a maiden special weight event. Scratch the 5 Ice Women and the 9 Odessa Wind.
They're off. Meet Me for a Smoke on the far outside came out of the gate quickly. Now moving through on the inside is Mom's Laugh with early speed, and right up there too is Breezy Song, racing in between horses along with Sky Gold as they head up the back stretch. Then another Cougar away running in 5th to the outside. Freedom's Trial is 6th along the rail. Then Celestine, followed by Perfect Flute into the outside Distinta. Break of another 3 back to Kidoro. And then comes Perfect Tappet. And Nowadays at the back, 22 and 3 the quarter. Moving into the far turn, it's Sky Gold the leader. Sky Gold, another Cougar, now moves up alongside in second. Outside of them, Distinta gets going with a 3 wide run. These 3 across the track, and steadying there was Breezy Song. Breezy Song Song took up, and now Mom's Laugh is fourth and right behind the leaders racing on the rail as they come toward the top of the stretch. Sky Gold and Distinta. These two turn for home together. Sky Gold on the inside, Distinta to the outside. They're 3 lengths ahead of Mom's Laugh, who's third and trying to close in, but it's Sky Gold. Sky Gold on the rail has the lead from Distinta, and these two come down to the line together. Sky Gold holds on. Distinta was second, Mom's Laugh was third, Celestine fourth.
And it's Sky Gold who takes the 6th race. The first-time starter gamely holds off Distinta to get a win in her very first career outing. Leandro Gonçalves was in the irons for winning owner Horse Owners Development, Inc. And after the race, I caught up with winning trainer Jose Garofalo, and I asked him what he thought of Sky Gold's run and if he was expecting this effort out of the filly in her very first race.
Yeah, I was expecting a very good race from her. She's been training very good. She's been showing a lot of class in the morning, but it was a tough race, so I was expecting a good race, but at the same time I was thinking that it was a very tough competition. And I thought that any horse that could win this race could be running stakes sooner than later.
And now we have our 7th race. This is another maiden special weight event. This is for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward. They'll be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 5, Thinking of Mom, and the 13, that's the main track only, Spring Blossom.
They're off. Crystal Grit came out running well, and Crystal Grit, the gray, right to the front. Love My Empire is away with speed to the inside. And there goes Curio on the far outside. And Curio is going up to put some pressure on Crystal Grit on the lead. Colorful is just in behind them as the field continues for the turn. Then comes Lady Anita. Love My Empire is down on the inside, and at the break of another 2. And Ramble got it caught in tight quarters there and floated wide were Marie Antoinette and Forensic. So it is Crystal Grit in front through a 22 3/4. Crystal Grit leads the way, now by 2.5 to the backstretch. Love My Empire is second, and then it's Curio. And now moving up on the far outside is Lady Anita into third. Break of another 2, and then comes Giant's Jewel Mumtaza to the inside, followed by Colorful. After that, it's Coronet, a length and a half farther back to Ramble, and then Forensic and Marie Antoinette. 46 4 was the half mile. And it is Crystal Grit and Paco Lopez in front by a length and a half to Lady Anita. And then it's Love My Empire, third to the inside. They're followed by Curio. And now Giant's Jewel is gaining ground on the far outside, a length clear of Coronet. Colorful is putting in a run too. Mumtaza is after that. And then it's Ramble, Marie Antoinette, and Forensic on the far outside. Still have to get to Crystal Grit. 3/4 in 1:11 2. They're into the stretch. Crystal Grit. Here's Giant's Jewel on the attack on the outside. Giant's Jewel goes by Crystal Grit. And then toward the inside, Coronet, who now takes second, and then Mumtaza to the far outside. But it is Giant's Jewel running away. Mumtaza got second. Ramble was up late for third, and then came Forensic and Coronet.
And Giant's Jewel rockets by the field to win the 7th race. Javier Castellano gets his second win of the day for trainer Thomas Bush and owner Sulamar Stable. Giant's Jewel paid $14.60 to win. And now we're on to our 8th race. This is an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $20,000. 3-year-olds and upwards will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 4, Stall Walkin' Dude, and the 12, Dance Champion.
They're off. Lawyer Jim, here's Johnny, both with good starts. Colorado Daydream on the outside goes up with Fire Mission. And now they're all out for the lead, and King of Bay is right behind them, and then comes Blarp. After that, it's Duke on the inside as they race for the turn. Then Purrin Cat, Moonjaws near the back of the field. Franklin Park trails. And it is Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny is the leader on the first turn, opening up a length and a half early advantage here over Fire Mission and Colorado Daydream into a slow pace. 25 1 was the first quarter. Then it's Blarp in fourth to the outside, 4 lengths off the lead. Lawyer Jim right alongside of King of Bay as they enter the backstretch. Moonjaws hard held, 7 lengths off the lead outside of Duke. Franklin Park is in behind them, and a long way last is Purrin Cat. So they continue up the backstretch, and it is Here's Johnny, who ran 49 3 for the first half mile and leads by a neck. Fire Mission is second to the outside. Colorado Daydream is third. And Blarp is pulling his way up on the outside of them in fourth. 2 lengths farther back, and then King of Bay. Moon Jaws starts to get going now, and Moon Jaws going very well. It's going to go outside of horses 2 lengths off the lead. Lawyer Jim's going to save all the ground and try to find running room on the inside as they come toward the top of the stretch. Here's Johnny turning for home with a tenuous lead here. Moon Jaws is on the extreme outside, and now Moon Jaws is let loose by Julien Leparoux, and Moon Jaws takes the lead easily, and Lawyer Jim slips through into second, and then it's Blarp, followed by here's Johnny and Duke, but Moon Jaws is running away. Moon Jaws to win it easily. Lawyer Jim second. A late move from Purrin Cat to get third, and it's close for fourth between Blarp and King of Bay.
And Moon Jaws runs off to take the 8th race in his very first North American start. Moon Jaws was ridden by Julien Leparoux for trainer Kieran McLaughlin and owner Shadwell Stable. And after the 8th race, I talked to a very excited Kieran McLaughlin about what he thought of his horse's United States debut.
Well, I first want to thank Shadwell and Sheikh Hamdan for sending the horse to America. He always was very high on the horse, and he's very well bred, so we're happy to receive the horse here in America, and he ran like he's trained.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
And the 9th race now. This one is a $6,250 claiming event. 3-year-olds and upward going a mile on the main track. Scratch the 5, the 11, the 15, and the 16. Also one jockey change. Luis Contreras gets aboard the 8 Knack.
Whiskey Tap on the inside and Angel C. They're being followed by Dos de Bastos, break of another 3 to Convolution, then Knack on the inside is next. P.O.'s Passion near the back of the field, just ahead of Serious Indeed. Austin got even as last. 23 and 4 was the first quarter as the field races up the backstretch with Speedyberg in front. Speedyberg, the leader, past the half-mile pole. Facundo. Now, moving up on the outside is all keyed up with Whiskey Tap in between horses. They went 47 flat for a half-mile, and Angel C is getting into it, too, on the far outside. Around the far turn, Speedyberg in front. All keyed up. Angel C circles up on the outside. Facundo is behind them. Whiskey Tap is right there, and Convolution is coming 3 wide. They're making their way to the top of the stretch, and it's all keyed up. And Luis Saez, and they've taken the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. Angel C is there, and then Whiskey Tap, who's got to do better between horses. On the far outside, Convolution. Speedyberg is down at the rail. It is still all keyed up. Convolution on the outside comes up alongside, though. Convolution all keyed up, fighting to the wire. Convolution overall keyed up. Then Angel C, and maybe Serious Indeed fourth.
And Convolution takes the 9th race. Jose Alvarez was the winning jockey for trainer Jose Sanchez and owner JS Racing LLC. Convolution paid $9 to win. And we close out our day with a $20,000 claiming event. 3-year-olds and upwards, non-winners of 2 lifetime, going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch both of your also eligibles here. That's the 15 and the 16.
They're off. Locker room guy from that far outside stall speeds out to take the early lead, and British Glory is going up too, and these two out to the front together coexist. Came out running in third, 2 lengths off of them, and then it's Happy to Be Here on the outside in fourth as they move into the turn. Fifth Avenue Fancy is fifth and right in behind them. On the outside, Scorched Cat goes up in sixth, 6 lengths off the lead, and then Rontos New York followed alongside by Legacy of Honor, Rich Daddy, and Under Review on the far outside. And then the favorite Margin, 10 lengths off the lead right now, clear of Furious Shot. Ben Jacob is after that. The trailer is Jasper's Posse. 23 and 2 was the first quarter. On to the backstretch they go. British Glory on top, leads the way by a length to Coexist. And on the outside, it's Locker Room Guy. Happy to Be Here is fourth, racing outside of Fifth Avenue Fancy, who's at the rail in 3 lengths off the lead at this stage. Then Scorched Cat, Under Review to the outside, followed by Rontos New York, Rich Daddy. Margin's got 7 lengths to make up, now being nudged along to go, and they're being followed by Legacy Legacy of Honor on the inside, and then Ben Jacob. And on the outside is Jasper's Posse. The trailer is Furious Shot 47 and 3 for the half around the far turn. British Glory, a 70-1 shot, still the leader. British Glory turning for home in front with Coexist now moving up alongside, and Coexist goes on by. British Glory back into second on the rail. Scorched Cat is third. Fifth Avenue Fancy nothing from margin today. It's Coexist. Coexist the leader as they come down to the line. Coexist from Scorched Cat, Rontos, New York on the outside. Coexist wins it. Then Scorched Cat, Rontos, New York, Fifth Avenue Fancy, and a photo between British Glory and Rich Daddy.
And Coexist draws off to win the race day finale. Rafael Hernandez was in the irons for trainer John Kimmel and owners Sam Casson and Ellie Gindy. Coexist paid $8.60 to win. The pick 4 of 4 paid $320.45. The pick 5 4 of 5 paid $71.05. 5 of 5 paid $6,124.70. And the Rainbow 6 of 6 paid $8,698.88, but we do have a Rainbow 6 carryover into Tuesday's card. That's $100,245.71. Best of luck to you betting into that on Tuesday. That's it for Sunday's card. Tomorrow we have off, but next week we have 6 days of racing. I know that's exactly what you put on your Christmas list. Tuesday we have a special card. Post time is 12:35 p.m. and there are 2 more races that I want you to watch, both made in special weights featuring 2-year-olds. The boys are up first in the 4th race, and Todd Pletcher has a very intriguing first-time starter in Blame Game. Pletcher won 4 races on Saturday's card, so he is very hot right now. Blame Game is a son of Blame, who is doing very well as a young sire. His progeny are winning 18% of their debut starts, and Blame Game is a half-sibling to the stakes-winning Hot Hot Mama. In the 8th race, the fillies will be showcased on the grass. Miss Pink Diva is one to watch after posting back-to-back runner-up efforts in her first 2 starts. But another filly I want you to watch is ZZ Zoom Zoom from the Amy Tarrant barn. She had a nightmare of a trip in her last start, came running out of nowhere, closed like a freight train to be second. She's going to be stretching out on Tuesday. Also gets Paco Lopez in the irons. That is certainly going to make her one to watch, and that will play in her favor. I hope to see you all on Tuesday. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak.